All right, so we're back in the shed gym. I gotta do some training for the TRU challenge. A lot's happened in the past few weeks. We actually, like 3 weeks ago, the TRU challenge three-man team thing kind of started to fall apart a little bit. And then like 2 weeks ago, my brother-in-law, he had to drop out because he's got a lot going on. So we kind of decided just to cancel the TRU challenge, and I was gonna find something else to do. But then my sister, she decided to sign up for it and convinced me to sign up for it. So now I'm gonna be competing in the singles category. But for the last like 2.5 weeks, I haven't really been training for it because I kind of put that to the side. So we're gonna kind of cram it in. I know I said I was gonna start practicing the cards over and over and over again and all this stuff, and it just kind of never happened. So life got busy. I've been busy at work. I've been working nights and weekends and stuff like that. So I haven't had a lot of time to train or even do my regular workouts. So anyway, last week I went to my brother-in-law's house and we practiced WOD 2 and 4, or maybe it was 3 and 4. But either way, I haven't really gotten back to the back squat to see where I stand there. So today's just gonna be a quick check on where I'm at. So for the singles, you got 2 minutes to complete as many back squats as you can. I'm not feeling so comfortable about the 130, 135 weight anymore. So we're gonna drop down to 110 and see what I can pump out in 10 minutes and just see if that's a decent amount to throw down. Okay, so I'm looking at it was WOD 2 and WOD 4 that I practiced over at my brother-in-law's house. Don't have any footage of it, but WOD 2 I was able to complete before the cap. It tore me up though. I was just not ready for it. And then WOD 4 is the Echo bike in the 10 cleans. And I was not able to complete that. I got to the last round and I just couldn't finish it out. Again, I was just coming out of working night shift, so I wasn't, I was sleep deprived, didn't feel good, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, we're gonna try this out. We got a week until the competition. It's this coming Saturday. So we got exactly 1 week to get ready. And obviously I'm probably just gonna train today, Monday and Tuesday, kind of lightly. And then we'll kind of just rest up to the event and just kind of wing it and see how it goes. All right, let's get into these back squats. 2 minutes on the timer, see what we do. 5 seconds. All right, I'll be counting out loud. 1, 2. All right, so that one winded me a little bit. But that was 35, I believe, or 36. I'm gonna say 35. It's kind of starting to lose count. But 35 at 110 pounds was at 38.50. So I don't really know if that's a good score or not when it comes to CrossFit competitions, but I'm gonna roll with it because I don't wanna go super light because I know that you gotta have a lot of endurance there. I'm not strong enough to go super heavy and pump out a bunch of weights. That is where we're at. So I think during the competition with a little bit of hype and people around, some adrenaline rushing, maybe I can get closer to 40, but we'll see. I'm in the intermediate group, so all these weights are kind of too heavy for me, but we're going for it anyway. Kind of nervous about the kettlebell overhead press and the dumbbell snatches. The dumbbell snatches during that workout really got me over the last week. So let's see how, I don't have a kettlebell heavy enough that's the same as the competition weight, but I do have a 50-pound dumbbell, so we're gonna test it out with that. So we're gonna go with the 50-pound dumbbell. This is gonna replicate the, I don't know why I'm so close to the camera. This is gonna replicate the kettlebell overhead. I know it's very different, but at least it's similar weight. So you are allowed to push press. I definitely won't be doing strict. Pretty sure it's 25 of these in the WOD. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. I think at 5 is a good place to switch. Go to the next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I think that's gonna work out good. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay. And of course, the other one I'm afraid of, or nervous about, is the snatch, because the snatch is, I think, 50 pounds. So It gets pretty heavy after a couple of them. Like I was saying, I was practicing this at my brother-in-law's house, and he's kind of giving me some tips and stuff. But once you start doing the workout, you're doing the burpee box jump overs, then you're going over to the snatches, then the push-ups, you know, all that stuff. Like everything becomes so much harder because you're so tired going into each one that it just makes it more and more difficult as you go. So, anywho, so, yeah, see, it's not bad in the beginning, but doing this after a bunch of burpee box jump overs is killer. Okay, I'm not gonna do that one too much in here because it sounds like the floor's about to fall apart. All right, I'm just gonna randomly end it out with some bench press. I haven't worked out in a schedule for several days now, so I don't know, just feeling some bench press. I don't know what it is about bench press, it's just, I love it. All right, so that's pretty much it. I think probably Monday and Tuesday we'll keep practicing on the overhead press and the snatches, just kind of not doing, you know, full workouts, just kind of keeping that rhythm up, keeping that motion going so my body's ready for it. Like I said, it's been quite the turn of events from three-man team to missing someone coming back to kind of just switching all the way over to singles. So, which is actually kind of a good thing for me because I was going to be the weak link on my team anyway. So, big shout out to my brother-in-law for teaching me some of the movements and stuff. I know I'm still not that great at it, but he's been a great teacher to kind of help me out because this is all new territory for me. So, anyway, keep going, keep staying fit and healthy. And we'll get ready for next weekend when we actually do the challenge. And hopefully I get some good footage. My sister's gonna be there and she does all of her events before me, so hopefully she can record some of the event. That's it for this week. Stay healthy, stay fit.